Hi again guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're diving back into Farah Novelle's journey in The Sims 4. So today, Farah's putting the chill vibes aside. We're heading back to work. If you remember from episode 2, she spent most of her time relaxing, hanging out, and getting to know dear L'Amour. But now, it's time to hustle. I booked Farah a freelance gig and now she's getting ready to chat with her client about the logo, discussing the theme. And now she is in such a great mood today too. She had a tasty meal, the music's playing good, and her morning person energy is really kicking in. Starting a new job while feeling fulfilled, it's giving boss vibes. She's definitely in the mood to get things done and maybe stir up a little action. Farah was actually in a great mood starting her gig, but the client she's working with turned out to be a little extra, super specific, kind of demanding, like, I want this way, exactly like this, fix that, change this. But Farah, being her charming and professional self, is keeping it cool, giving polite, high energy vibes, and honestly, a little cheeky on the side, a little bit friendly. She's handling like a queen, even if the client's a lot. After that stressful convo, she tried to unwind by messaging dear L'Amour, just a casual, hey, are you free today kind of text. But guess what? He is busy again, like unavailable. Same story as last week. She even tried to invite him to the gym. He said he was working, but plot twist, when she went there alone to check things out, no dear. On the bright side, Farah bumped into Mrs. Pancakes at the gym. They ended up working out together, sharing few laughs and unexpected but refreshing twists for her day. Now that she's finally wrapped up at work and survived that incredibly demanding and super rude client, and it drained her energy. And on top of that, she's feeling a little off, probably PMS, but she is starting to breathe again. And yeah, she started of happy mood this morning, right? Good mood, good music, good vibes, and ready for action. To shift gears, she really wanted to see dear L'Amour, so she tried to drag him along to check out the new thrifty spot she's been eyeing. It's cozy little space, perfect for bubble bath and boba. They arrived together, but as soon as they got there, look at dear L'Amour suddenly disappeared. No message, no explanation, just gone. It's like he's always somewhere else, even when she's physically there. It feels like he is emotionally absent. That's a huge red flag. Instead, she went anyway. So she ordered, let me check. Strawberry matcha, taro. I think we need strawberry matcha today for her mental health. She needs this more than the taro. And that moment of clarity hit her. He's emotionally unavailable, distant, and not showing up when it matters. She's done running after someone who's not showing up for her. Instead, she's focusing on herself today. No more messages, no more chasing. The frustration is real, but she is brushing it off, enjoying her drink, and letting the energy of the people around her distract her. New faces, new energy, and maybe new connections. First, not wasting any more time right now. So, while at the thrifties, Farah started meeting new people who also love thrifting just as much as she does. She is naturally friendly, especially with other girls. Instead of being competitive or snobby, she's all about good vibes and girl power. She enjoys striking up casual conversations and building those fun, supportive friendships. This is actually her second visit, and she's getting more inspired each time. A few days ago, someone named Brent even bought her e-girls style outfit from the trendy app, and the small win gave her such a boost. It helped her start building her first entrepreneur skill, and honestly, it was the push she needed to keep going. So next, Farah decided to treat herself because, let's be real, she deserved it. She ordered some comfort food such like chicken, and I tried out a premium chocolate milk bubble tea with cheese foam. And let me tell you this, it was a happy drink. Farah's not a coffee girl anymore, or she never been. I tried like a forcer, which surprised me, surprised me. I mean, because most of my Sims are like coffee lovers just like me, but she's clearly all about the milk tea life, so coffee's officially off the menu. Just as she's settling in, guess who shows up? Cassandra Goth. It's been a while since they last saw each other, right? So Farah greeted her with a big smile and asked how things were going. Cassie said she's been busy preparing for school, running errands in and out, sorting her schedule out. Farah's being very, very sweet of her. She's like a little sister for her. Farah acting as a big silly sister. She gave her a little gift just for fun, and Cassandra said, "You're kidding me?" Cassie laughed, and they laughed together, and they said, "I miss too," and responded, "I miss you too." They sat together, chatting, gossiping about the neighbors, that usual stuff, and catching up. It was just what Farah needed, like girl time, like no drama, no stress. But right now, when things were going great, Carlos Lopez started calling again, like classic. Like Farah ignored the call, no time for boys, no time for unavailable guys. This moment was just for herself and her besties. Casey eventually ran into some of her classmates, so Farah decided to focus on herself. She headed over to a nearby yoga studio, a peaceful, beautiful space perfect for realigning body, mind, and emotions. She signed up for a yoga session to calm her nerves and let go of all the noise. And honestly, that's the energy we need sometimes, right? Instead of getting upset over someone who doesn't show up, Farah is focusing peace over drama, growth over stress, and self love over chasing someone unavailable. She is realizing that not all relationships are meant to stay, especially these ones filled with red flags. In the yoga class, she even made new friends and got a sweet compliment from her instructor, even if the game glitched and he couldn't get near her. The best part, Farah is slowly building her circle in this new world, connecting with people who match her energy. New day begins for Farah. She started her morning with a cup of coffee and a grilled fish. She loves grilled fish because it's free. She got it, yeah. And I know, though it turned out to be a gross brew because she never liked coffee, she immediately regretted it. And I'm really, really sorry. Not a coffee girl after all. So she threw on her skincare mask, treated herself to some fish because fish is her comfort food, some of her comfort food, and got ready for the day despite the bad coffee. And her mood was good. But today isn't just any day. Today is the day she confronts dear L'Amour. Right, girl. Just finish your food right now because we're going outside, girl. Be as pretty as you are, and we're going head to the gym. All right? But before that, a little neighbor moment. So Mrs. Pancakes shows up again, sweet as ever, way more loving than Bella Goth, honestly. But I'm not feeling on, greeting or letting neighbor in because I want to buy an earbud, but I cannot find it here. But let's be polite. Farah was polite but distracted. Bills were piling up and make things worse. Earbud, I can find earbud, so here it is with Pancakes giving her a hug. How are you, girl? How things been going, just like that. And she let her in, telling her that I'm so sorry, I just broke my my this thing that I have in here. And yes, bills are piling up, I have to pay it. So I'm in a rush in here doing some things very, very important. All right. So after paying bills and fixing a few things, because Farrah is, an independent queen, right? So why not? Let's invite Mrs. Pancakes to the gym after we pay these things, right? Okay, that's a great idea. Okay, so I think things are okay. Things are good in the house now. I'm just gonna pee and let's go to the gym, all right? Just wait. See? But, oh no, Mrs. Pancake's leaving now. And, oh my gosh, can't you wait? I'm just peeing, okay? Farrah's peeing right now. So she went on and get into her dress and go to the gym. So they rush out together, and just like that, off to the gym, they went to surprise dear L'Amour. And yep, he was there, not busy, not working, just chilling and flirting. Yes, a little work and flirting, whatever. Being overly friendly with other girls as always, like he never disappeared on Farah. She walked up trying to stay composed, greeted him nicely, but that didn't last. The cold shoulder turned into confrontation. How have you been? He asked nonchalantly, and that's when it hit. All the bottled up frustrations, all the ghosting, the mixed signals, it burst out of her like a balloon popped too hard. They argued. She called him out. You ditched me. You keep saying you're working, but where were you? Where were you? He brushed it off again. She said said he was too busy and that it wasn't a good time. But Farah had enough, okay? Dear finally said it out loud and it hit hard. His words were cold, almost sinister. Like, I don't really care about anyone. I'm friendly, sure, but I'm focused on my goals. That's all matters to me. Whatever the cost, whoever it affects. And just like that, it all made sense. He wasn't just unavailable, he was selfish, ruthlessly chasing his ambition with no room for anyone else, not even Farah. That wasn't love. That was a red flag wrapped in charm. After he said that, he walked away. And Farah took a deep breath, changed into her work clothes, and hit the gym so hard. Every rep, every move was fueled by everything dear L'Amour had just said. His words echoed into her mind. Self-centered, sinister, unapologetically career-obsessed. That's enough. So he called him over for a final talk. She stepped that one last breath of courage to talk to him. Like no more mixed signals, no more hoping he'd showed up. She had to close this chapter for herself. Dear went back to see her and talk to her, but this is the last exchange of few tense words, emotions running high. This time she stood firm, calm, and clear. So they had a little arguments, of course. There will be few intros in a breakup. And yeah, Dear said sorry for all the things he said to her. Like, very, very sorry for it. But no, stop. This is it. Like, I'm not going to listen anymore. You have chances, but you just, I'm done. I've done my part. I can't do this anymore. I'm done. Goodbye. So that's it. Dear is trying to talk to her, but trying to, convince her. But she said, no, please stop. It's done. It's over. I want myself back. Goodbye. And that's it. And just like that, no more so speechless, she went inside back to the gym and she went home. She was really sad, heartbroken, honestly. A girl she passed by could tell. You could see it in her eyes, in the way she moved, like the weight of it all was just too heavy. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. This is the saddest part of the episode, but this is part of life.